What's going on YouTube? It is Quentin here for another video in our daily sales recap series where I just showcase all of the revenue that we did from the previous day. I give you the behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, what our retail sales were, the ad spend, the promotions, the emails that we sent, first time customers, first returning customers. I break it all down for you, so I'm just not showing you a screenshot. So yesterday, I showed you the weekend, and what I want to start off today is just giving you a recap of February because I forgot to do that yesterday. So let me quickly give you guys a recap of February, just really, really quickly, and we're going to get into yesterday's numbers. So I'm going to give you a quick recap of February just to kind of show you how February went. Let's look at last month right here. Boom. All right, cool. So last month, February, it shows that we did $364, um, three 300,064, 364 and 177 and 74 cents. That's what we did for the entire month of February. I quickly want to show you some Amazon as well in terms of just last month. Let's give you some custom for what we did in Amazon last month. So Amazon last month was boom, 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 boom. It was $11,276. So let's look at that. I think totaled up. I think I did the numbers of that one total. So 11,276 plus what is that? 364,177 equals. That's what we did in terms of total revenue. We did three. There we go. We did $375,000 for February. And honestly, that was a great month for us in February. You know what I'm saying? Like February is a shorter month. You have 2 to 3 days less than your typical month, and we still did more than our January. So, I want to shout out to my team for just a great month. We didn't have no major promotions. That's the key that I love about February is that we didn't really have any major promotions for the month of February. But that was how February went. Let me just give you a quick ad spin for those months as well. Um, let's see. Let's do a quick ad spin for February. Am I sharing my screen actually? I am not sharing my screen. So let me share my screen so that you guys can see. Ad spend for Amazon was $4,500. So we had 4519 to get that $11,000. Our Amazon to me is not efficient, not super efficient. We got to get better on Amazon. We're doing a lot of tweaks on Amazon right now, and we're transitioning a little bit. But that's cool. But that's all good. We're going to keep building on Amazon and keep trying to, do well on there because it's a platform that you kind of have to be on there. Focus your attention here. Let me see. Am I screen sharing still? Let me stop sharing here so I can show you Safari. There we go. Safari. Boom. There we go. So yeah, here goes Facebook spend of last month, which was 46,000, 46,217 and 91 cents. So that's how much money we spent. And then let me give you Google. That was Facebook, and let's give you Google now. Let's give you Google from a Google standpoint of what we did just last month. Let's say last month on Google, we spent 18.5. So for the entire month, we spent $69,000 and 237 cents. So we spent 69,237, $69,237. That's what we spent for the entire month. And like I told you, a lot of that goes to new customers, new customers. And again, we spent $70,000 and we generated $375,000. That's a good 4 to 4.5 return on our spend, which to me, if you ask me, those are great numbers. Those are great numbers, honestly. And I'm not going to go into emails for the whole month, but I am going to go into first time customers for the whole entire last month, just to give you a picture of that. So last month we ended up generating 3,600, 3,685 in terms of new customer, and those new customers generated $117,000. And in terms of returning customers, it was 4,400 new returning customers that generated $346,000 to make up that 363, not including Amazon, because Amazon, again, like I always say, they don't give you all the data. So to generate 3,600 new customers into our fold in February is, again, deserves a hand clap. I will say our returning revenue, in my opinion, was a little lower than what it usually is, in my opinion. But again, we're just now getting cooking for the year. The year is starting. It is a shorter month. I will say for the month of March, we are expecting 300,000 plus in terms of returning customer revenue because of the heavy promotion that we got going. So I just wanted to quickly start off this video by giving you a February recap so you can see what February was like for us. I'll probably do another video so you can see January, but for today I'm on short time, so I kind of gotta get going. So yeah, so now let's get into yesterday's numbers for Monday, and that's what we're going to get into now. We're going to get into yesterday's numbers. All right, so last week, you guys remember on Monday, I gave you a video and it showed that we did $9,000 on last Monday. Mondays are typically slower for us, but you'll see that yesterday we did 12.8. We did $12,800 on Shopify, and on Amazon for yesterday we did 263. So we did roughly $13,000 yesterday on a Monday. 13,000 on a Monday, man. I mean, I am not going to complain about that like whatsoever. I mean, I remember us doing 13,000 like on Saturdays, like on a weekend day. So to do a 13,000 on a Monday is excellent, guys. It's excellent. It's excellent for us, for our standards, and what how the cadence of our revenue kind of moves. So that was actually a good day, I would say, in terms of a Monday. So let's look at our ad spend for yesterday. Let's look at the ad spend to generate that. To generate that, we did so just $115 on Amazon. We did that in terms of ad spend. In terms of yesterday's ad spend on Google, what did we have? We had $583. And then on what is this? Let me stop sharing real quick. Let me share the Facebook spend from yesterday. Let's see what we did. It's going to be kind of in line with what we've been spending, but again, it's the receipts, man. These are receipts. I'm gonna come back and look at this video a year from now and be like, wow, we used to spend that. And yesterday we spent, focus your attention here, we spent 15, 69, and 73 cents. So for the whole day, we spent $2,200. We spent $2,200 yesterday. Again, I always tell you that kind of really is made for our first time customer acquisition. And that will lead us to our next part, which will be first time customers versus returning customers. So $2,200, we generated 13,000 all day. That's still a great ratio, guys. It's still a very efficient ratio. And the name of the game, which should have been the name of the game for us, but profitability is it's about the bottom line, like make sure that we are being profitable. Because for us to grow where we want to grow to, we have to be profitable. And I heard a quote from somebody that said, they said that all the direct to consumer companies, and we're a direct to consumer company, that they've seen that has massively grown fast and grown exponentially have been absurdly profitable. Why do you have to be absurdly profitable? Because you have to be able to take the profits and throw it back into the business to grow, to get more new customers. That's all this thing is. When you start to understand how to grow a business, I always tell you, you got to get new customers in the door and you got to retain a percentage of them. And that's exactly what you want to do. If you are going to be a direct-to-consumer company building a brand, you have to be very, very, very profitable because it takes a lot of money to grow a customer base. And you want to be so profitable that you can take that money and still be able to invest into all the things that you need to invest into and still build up your cash reserves, but also be able to invest into new customer acquisition. That's exactly what it's about. That's what you have to be able to do today. You literally have no choice. That is what it takes today to be able to grow and to be able to just, that's what it takes to grow. So in terms of our new customer acquisition, we still generated 111 new customers. I always say it's a positive thing when you can bring new customers in the door. Those are new people that brought into your fold, new people into your funnel. We had 176 returning customers. It was a pretty much it was a busy day for the returning customers. Again, it's because we're having what do you call it? Our body butter sale, and that's going to lead me to my next part about the promotions. So let's go to Klaviyo, and on Klaviyo, we are going to pull up our campaigns from yesterday and what we sent in terms of email. Let me share my screen so that you can see. Alrighty, here we go. Klaviyo. All right, what did we send yesterday? Let's see. What did we send yesterday? Was it a quiet day? It wasn't a quiet day for us. So yesterday was March 3rd. Here we go. This is what we sent yesterday. It's probably some of the lowest rates that you've seen. But again, what did we send to yesterday? Ordered, no, our, yes, was ordered body care in the past 12 months. It was only 3,000 people we sent to yesterday. Yeah, we only sent an email to 3,100 people yesterday. We got an open rate of 50% pretty much. Says we had 20 people to take advantage of that. That's what was attributed to that email. And let's actually look at the email so that you can get an idea of what we actually sent. As you can see, we didn't send a big email to a huge list yesterday. So it almost was a quiet day for us yesterday. But again, we had pounded the list on Saturday to open the sale. We did one yesterday. It's okay to take a break, to take a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, well, you got to keep pounding it every single day. It's okay. You got to have balance, man. You got to have balance. You got to be patient. You got to understand when to press the gas and when not to press the gas. We sent an email, just annual 30% off, moisturize with the best. And we did some of our best reviews on our body butters. That's all we did. We took some of the best reviews and we put it in here in the email. We have our call to action right here about take 30% off body butters. We have some. We also gave some other products that would pair well with the body butters, which is our essential oil rollers. So yeah, I mean, this was another simple email, guys. Our theme of the year is keeping things simple. That's our theme. It's just keeping it simple, staying what's tried and true and what we know, and that is communicate with your customers efficiently and effectively, segment them over email, SMS, have simple promotions for people. Limited edition is spread out over a quarter. You know what I'm saying? We're posting organically on our socials. And then the key to everything is that we're spending more on customer acquisition. Because when you have a product that will bring people back and you have a great returning customer rate, all you got to do to grow that thing is just spend more money on new customers. And that's the thing that I see with a lot of people is that you got to spend money on new customers, guys. That is what will change the game for you. Just spend more money on new customers. And when you get those customers, be very strategic as to how you bring them back. That is simply how you're going to grow this thing. Like, that is simply how you're going to grow it. So let me see. I would have shown our retail store, but our retail store is closed on Sundays and Mondays. We're only open Tuesday through Saturday. So we didn't have anything to show in terms of a retail store standpoint. And that's why Monday and Sunday are typically our slower days because we don't get like that extra boost from our store. And it's okay. Again, this has just been another recap of Monday. Monday's a slower day for us. But again, it started off pretty well. We have a heavy sale this month. So we do expect heavier numbers coming this month. The only thing that we have to be careful of is just as we go into the middle of the month for us kind of becomes a lull a little bit where we have to make sure that we are planting strategic flash sales possibly or just strategic things to get the sales up. But towards the end of the month, it will pick up like very, very high. Like people are going to try to stock up on those body butters the last minute. They're going to be stocking up. You're going to see a spike you will see a spike at the end of the month, like how we started off the month. You'll see it in the same way. You'll probably actually see us do a $30,000 day at the end of the month. So yeah, that was Monday, and tomorrow's video will be about Tuesday. So until next time, guys, peace.